Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today I just received, in the past couple of weeks actually, a bunch of coats and jackets that I bought over the holiday season. So this is going to be a try-on haul as well as a bit of a chit-chat about shopping and taking inventory of all of the things that we have in our closet. So grab a drink, grab a snack, and come try on this haul with me. So I live in a cold climate, and though I have many coats and jackets for the different seasons, so when it is for summer or winter, I have several coats in all of the colors. I keep buying more coats, and that's probably a little bit more of just a shopping addiction, to be honest. But there's also, that feeling of having an outfit all pulled together and not having quite the right coat to go with it. And this could go for anything. You can go with the right shoes, the right bag, or what have you. But, say you're going out for a night on the town and you're wearing a long dress, right, or a long skirt. You want a coat that's going to go all the way down to cover. Or if you're wearing something maybe that's more like fitting, maybe you want a coat that's more fitting too, or what have you. And so just like there are as many different variations of all types of clothing out there, it's the same with coats. So as I was looking at these things and just, we're still in the holiday season, it's December, and so still sales are still rolling, and they will be rolling up until the new year and even beyond. But, if you shop as much as I do, then sales are always. So right now we have our Black Friday sales, we have our, soon to be Christmas sales. But throughout the year, there's sales all the time. There's a Mother's Day sale and Valentine's Day. There's always a sale is what I'm saying. So at times as I'm shopping, I kind of have to stop and ask myself, like, do I really need this item that I'm buying? Or am I just buying it because it is on sale? So case in point, I have several coats, and a lot of the coats that I have, I've had for 10, 15, 20 years. Some, I'll admit, still have tags on them. Some I wear just, on occasion once a year or so, but I still hang on to those coats because they're still nice coats. They're still coats that are in style. And if an occasion comes up where I need to wear the coat, I will have it, as opposed to saying, okay, I haven't worn this item in a year or 2 years. Maybe I don't really need it. Let me sell it or give it away. And then what happens, around the corner, you have an event that you need to wear, that particular coat for. So I've been kind of struggling with not wanting to give things away because I want to keep them in case I need them, even though I don't use them all the time. Versus giving things away, consolidating my closet down to things that I've actually worn in the past month or two, which honestly, if I did that when it comes to coats, it would be maybe about 10, 10 coats. So wondering if any of you kind of fall into this dilemma of, you have these things, you haven't worn these things, but you don't want to get rid of these things because you might wear them one day, And kind of another thing that I, kind of been thinking about is really shopping my closet, So a lot of times I'll buy something and then I'll go hang it up and I'll go, oh my God, I already have something very similar to this, if not even the same item, or something close enough to where it's like, you know what, I didn't even really need this item, but I just bought it because it's on sale, even though I have something that's very similar that's sitting in my closet that I haven't worn yet. So I think in 2026, I'm going to be very sort of cognizant about shopping my closet and actually wearing the things that I already own, as opposed to buying something just because it is on sale, even though I don't technically need that item. So with that being said, as I'm getting ready to try on some things, the first coat here is this coat that I bought from Saks Off Fifth. It's a brown sort of bubble coat, but it's short. So it's brown and it has gold detailing. Now, as I mentioned, I live in a cold climate where it's cold for about 8 months. And I mean cold, snow, cold. So I have long coats, I have short coats. Because I am a city girl, when I am out and about, Most of the time I'm wearing more of a casual outfit. So if I'm going shopping, grocery shopping, regular shopping, just, out in the city, just doing whatever, running errands, I'm usually dressed in more casual clothing. So, jeans or leggings. I live in leggings. I have, all the leggings, kind of sports wear. So coats like this are coats that I would wear very often because I would have this along with my over the shoulder crossbody bag. If you saw that video, which I may or may not have posted by the time I post this, but sort of a snug fitting coat along with a crossbody bag and whatever outfit I'm wearing works really well for me. So again, this is from Saks off Fifth, and at the time they were running some sort of promotion. I can't remember. It's always either like 20% off or $50 off of 200 or whatever it was. So this is the coat. One thing that I'm always concerned about are zippers, because I've been buying some coats lately where, when you start zipping from the bottom and then it splits. So I don't know if that is a characteristic. Well, I know that's a characteristic of more of a cheaper zipper, but it's a shame because sometimes the coats are really cute, but then the zipper does that. So I'm like, okay, do I go and, pay to get a zipper made? I mean, a new zipper put in for a coat, not this coat, but just coats in general. Or does that mean that I need to, look at spending sometimes more money on the quality of the coat so that the zipper will kind of, fall in. So I haven't actually worn this yet. I don't know if I'm going to have any problems with the zipper, but it was a reasonably priced coat. I believe this was $59.99 on sale, and I think it was plus an additional 10% off or 20% off or what have you. It has a hood, and the hood is not detachable. Hood is not detachable. It is not detachable, but it does have a zipper here, so you can just fold the coat in and zip that up so you don't have to have it hooded. So this is coat number 1. Second item is from Old Navy. This was a purchase online, pick up in store item. And the reason that I shopped here is because it was my birthday, and I believe I had some, fast cash or gap cash, whatever they call it, where if you spend a certain amount of money, then they give you that cash to spend at a later time on something. So I did need a black jean jacket, and they had a black jean jacket on sale. So this is from Old Navy. Black jean jacket, short. It has black buttons too, which was something that I was looking for, because a lot of the black jackets that I saw online had silver buttons, and I just didn't want silver buttons. I wanted black buttons. So it's nice size. The jean material looks pretty good. You know how sometimes black can have white dustings on it. This one kind of does, but I'm wondering if I just use a lint cloth or something, if that might kind of take care of it. This is a size small. It does have in the front 2 pockets that open with a button closure. There's also 2 pockets here on the side, so a little room for storage, and then it does have a collar as well. So this is the second one. I do wear jean jackets quite a lot. I have a lot of blue denim jackets in various washes of denim. I have brown. I do have a black denim, but it's more of a coated black coat. So this one's just a true denim one. So excited to see if this is going to make the pass. These all still have tags on them because I have not decided if they're going to stay. And so this is second item. One thing too about shopping online, I know I've mentioned this on other videos, is because I do the majority of my shopping online, that also means that a lot of things get sent back because it doesn't fit, doesn't quite look as good as it did on the model when you receive it. I wonder if any of you guys are like me. Do you guys find yourself returning a lot? Do you feel guilty about returning? I do sometimes, or at least I did, but I'm not doing anything wrong. If I buy something and it doesn't work, I'm going to return it. As such, I do prefer stores that have a longer return policy. So like your Nordstrom's, or like your Nordstrom Rack, which they used to be 60 days, they're down to 45 days. But a lot of times, you know, I'll get something, I'll try it on, yeah, I think I like it, but I'm not quite sure. So then it might be another month till I try it on again. And in that time, if something has to be returned within 30 days, it's like you have to fast track that. I always don't feel like thinking that fast. One thing with me as well is I know a lot of people buy things and they wear them right away. I don't. So I'll buy something like that jacket and be like, okay, I have a black jean jacket. And when there's an occasion where I need a black jean jacket, I will wear it. But I'm not rushing to wear an item just because I just got it. So that kind of prolongs. So again, I prefer ordering from stores where I don't have to rush to, you know, buy things. So a lot of times if something is similar or the same between like another store and Nordstrom, I'll go ahead and purchase it from Nordstrom just so I have a little bit more time to kind of think and make sure that I still want the item. Are any of y'all like that? Or is it, maybe it's just me? I don't know. Okay, so these next items are also from Saks. And again, this was part of their deal for Black Friday where it was, I think it was, again, like get 20% off 100 or what, it was some sort of a deal. Plus I had like a $10 off or something like that, so I used that as well. So I'm just opening up this plastic and here we are with this coat. Okay, so this is this coat here. It's a sort of tan. This is DKNY. It's a tan. What's going on here? Oh, that's just how it is, I guess. Oh, okay. So it's a tan, kind of like a fleecy, felty material coat. It's a short cropped coat. I like how the here on the edges of the where the arms and the sleeves here, I like this little detailing. And it does come with a hood. What I was looking at here is that there are two buttons holding the hood, and then there's a little space here, and I was wondering why they didn't just put a button here unless it doesn't look like any button is missing. I don't know, I guess that's the style, but it is detachable. So if you wanted to wear it, you know, without that. But I saw this online, I was like, oh, this is cute. Just again, you know, running errands, you know, sometimes you want to be kind of warm, but you don't want to have like a heavy coat. So if I was going someplace where I was going to be inside, where it might be a little bit chilly inside, but I don't want the heaviness of a coat, this is something that I would wear. So this is again from DKNY, and this is a small. There are pockets here on the side, and the pockets do zip. It's kind of like a hidden pocket, so you almost can't see that there is a pocket there. I kind of like that until, of course, the fur or something gets hidden. I can't even see where to open this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So a little pocket here. So this is that item. Second item that also came from Saks is this here. Let me take it out of the plastic. You know, as I'm opening these things, I'm really going to do better at wearing my things. A lot of times I'll look at something and be like, oh, I should wait and kind of wear this on a more special occasion, or, you know, what have you. But like special occasion, what? You know, life is not promised. Tomorrow isn't promised. So why hold on to our things for another day when we can wear them today? It's just, you know, I'm gonna stop doing that. Okay, so this is a leather jacket from Michael Kors. This is a size small. Vintage leather garment wash, it says. So this is the style. The color of this is called Husk. I have a similar coat, two similar coats like this from All Saints. Actually, it looks very, very similar in the style and the cut, and even how that it has the zippers and the belt here at the bottom. This is a collared coat. The collar is not removable. There are zippers here along the side, and then just a zipper here for the main coat. I think it's a very pretty color. It's kind of a cross. It's like a light tan, like a darker tan, but not quite brown. And again, it's called Husk. The material is very soft. I was hesitant purchasing this because I find with leather, I think, first of all Saints leather is great leather. Their coats are buttery soft. I found that when dealing with leather, coats that are imported, that are not made in like Europe or, certain places are just not soft. And this one is made in China, and I just wasn't sure about the quality or the sort of the softness and suppleness of the leather, but this actually feels really, really nice. So this is Michael Kors leather coat in a size small. Okay, now the last coat in this try-on haul, this box just came in here today, so we're actually going to open this together. This is from Farfetch, and I think this is the first time that I actually ordered something from Farfetch, I think. Farfetch is one of those sites where when you go on, even if you filter down to what you're looking for, in this case, a coat, there will be like 5,000 items, and it can be very overwhelming trying to scroll and look for exactly what you're looking for. So I think a lot of times when I go on Farfetch, I'll start looking, I'll get tired, and I just end up going someplace else. But on this day, I was like, you know what? I was looking for a long coat to wear for occasions, like if I'm going to, I don't know, a wedding or something formal where I'm wearing a long dress or a long skirt. This coat was shipped from Italy. I'll put all of these, I'll put the links to all of these items down below in case anyone is interested. A lot of these things I know are still on sale. Oh, okay. So I ordered two coats, and this one is so I ordered a black coat and I ordered a brown coat. This is kind of like the brownie one. So this is the wrapping that it comes in. So the brand is Lorenzetti. It says Lorenzetti, your luxury shopping experience, www.lorenzetti.com. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this carefully because I do not know if I am keeping it. Again, ordering online, you just never know. I'm not the biggest fan of wool coats because wool gets itchy, so the coat has to be lined. So I'm hoping that even though this is, oh no, this one isn't wool, this is cashmere. So here is the coat, or here's how it's presented, how they have it folded. And this is, oh, okay, it comes with, it's on a hanger. Oh, I apologize. The brand is actually Cruna, Italy. I guess Lorenzetti is the name of the company or the store that sold it. So here is the coat. It is a long sort of brown checkered pattern coat. Pretty long. It has button detailing here, so there's 6 buttons down the side here, collared coat. And here is the back detailing. We see along the sides there are slits, so that if you're walking, you have some room to groove, as I like to call it. So these were the last of the coats. I do have a few more coats that are coming in, so look for another coat video coming up. And interested in hearing your thoughts, about the discussion today. How are you guys sort of shopping your closets? Do you guys get rid of things that you haven't worn? And if so, what is the amount of time that has to elapse that you haven't worn something before you give it away, or, sell it or what have you? And are you curtailing your shopping for any reason because you have so many things that you may or may not wear? Let me know your thoughts below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Have a great week. Bye.